Alright guys, I'm just around when the tournament ended up playing against Swordsoul. So I'm starting this vlog off straight into the tournament because I showed up to the locals on time. However, they didn't really have much time to film any pre-tournament synopsis because I just had to get straight into my round one. So starting this off just straight into the round one, just like how I did at locals instead of doing a pre-tournament vlog. Let me know if you guys like this, getting straight into the action. Lost the dice roll, and yeah, my opponent's on Swordsoul, and I opened up no hand trap. I did open up Droplet. However, his hand was nutty. He set up like 3 monsters and that one Animaster Predator that negates spelling traps. I did have a Droplet to negate 2 of his monsters' effects, so when I went for my Lotus, he was able to pop it with Blackout, and I just lost. I'm like, yeah, you got this one, dog. So coming to the game 2, opened up pretty good. Also, my apologies for the sun. It was bright as hell outside. You know, summer is pretty much around the corner, and yeah, it's getting warm in Chi-Town, so I'm really digging the nice weather and the brightness of the lights. But yeah, at this shop, the sun was beaming on. This was what, Wednesday? Yeah. So anyway, I started off strong. Veritas Ray, set 2 back row pass, and this was like, what can he do? And I forgot how annoying Swordsoul could be because last time I played against Swordsoul, I kind of smacked it up. However, yeah, just my opponent's really good with the deck. I ain't gonna lie. My opponent plays heroes too. He's a pretty decent hero player. And then he also plays Swordsoul, and he's pretty good with the Swordsoul deck as well. And it just, you know, Swordsoul, just like heroes, you pop off, you open up a good hand, your opponent don't have hand traps, you lose. You know what I'm saying? So I won game 2. The Veritas plus Rage, it wasn't really much you could do. But game 3, just, yeah. He had a lot. I did have the Ash, but it wasn't enough. What is up, everybody? It's your boy Roadkill. So I just finished round 1 of the tournament. Because I'm starting this post-game synopsis late in the tournament day. So started locals. It's Wednesday. Once again, work let me go early because slow business been slow working obstacle sales, and this time of year is slow. So made some changes to my Yugioh deck. So I took Ghost Ogre out of my deck. Didn't like it. And I added Droplet. I've been seeing some Yugioh players do good with Droplet. And I'm experimenting with no skill drain in the deck for Solemn Judgment because I know the LCG doesn't run skill drain. I know it's at 1 in the LCG, I believe. I don't even run a 1-of. So I'm just going to try it out to try to just not win on some sacky stuff with the Nightmare Pain. Just see if I can just set up board, set the Judgment, and go from there. So that's my strategy for today. Round 1 is over. I lost. I've been on a losing streak, so it's like I'm not even mad. It's like whatever. Lost against freaking Swordsoul. Like it was literally a dice roll game. He won the dice roll, went first, set up a nutty board. 3 interruptions with an Ash in hand and a Blackout set, and I was like, yeah, I can't play through that. My hand was just literally, I ain't gonna lie, I had a play with this Lotus, so that's a plus. So I can't say it was that bad, but it was bad. It was literally second form, Unchained Trap, freaking, what else was it? It was another unplayable card. Like it was 3 cards I couldn't do anything with, and Samsara Lotus. So I was like, you know, I opened up Droplet as well, but he had the Ash for the Lotus and I couldn't play. Game 2, I set up combo, he lost. Game 3, I opened up Ash. I did side in Nib. I'm siding Nibiru again just for like rogue decks and stuff like that. Didn't draw the Nib, but opened up Ash. So I did Ash Blossom the banish of a worm monster, the one I've engraved, the team monster. Then he played some new Swordsoul spell card that tribute a worm, go add a worm from your deck to hand. Pretty much their version of Rhoda. Added the one dude, he had the Monster Reborn card, brung it back, made it the same goofy board he made game 1. I'm just like, yeah, you got it. On top of that, my man's had Protos called Dark, so I couldn't even summon my Dark monster. I couldn't even play. And it's like, part of me is like, I'm a little disappointed, but at the same time, it's kind of like, well, that's a lingering effect, and there's something I can do. I can kind of see why people say, hey, 15 hand traps, 12 to 15 hand traps, and it's like, if I did have a handful of hand traps, it probably would have been better. I mean, I could have defended against something, but at that point, I did side in my 3 nibs, and I just didn't draw the nib. Good against Swordsoul, you nibbed them. At the right time, it's GG, no read, like there's something I can do, but nevertheless, it'd be like that, man. It's a 18 player tournament, so there's gonna be 3 more rounds left. So you gotta go undefeated to get prize, and that's my goal. So hopefully this portion of the vlog, because there should be 2 locals in this vlog, don't be short. And yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys after round 2. Hopefully I don't scrub out. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, coming into round 2 of the tournament, ended up playing against Live Twin, and Live Twin was a pretty decent deck, not even gonna lie. I won a dice, actually my opponent won a dice roll, but he kind of bricked. So I just went Prairie Reach map and Dark Back in the Beast, Dark Back in the Beast into full combo. I had Yubel, had a Nightmare Pain, And yeah, I just started popping off. Set 1 definitely is not going to be enough against Yugioh. And I'm just like, what is my opponent about to do? What is it going to do? And I'm just popping off with the do-do-do-do. Attack on everything. I couldn't OTK. However, I just had to set up back row. One thing about the Yugioh deck that I don't like versus like playing decks like Heroes, while it can win, it just don't OTK as fast as like a Hero deck. It's more of a control deck. Luckily, which is why you want to run a train package, which is how I got this game right here. Coming to the game too, I forgot what my opponent did because this was literally about 4 days ago. He made me go first. I think he was just trying to. I think he sided in all board breakers, and I'm just gonna go for like Veradrus and same thing, full combo. You know, Yubel, Wbel, Rage, go get everything. And at this point, you guys can see, very comfortable with Yubel combos. I even set up the Promethean Princess stuff, so I was lit. And there wasn't really much my opponent can do, and I'm gonna win this game as well. So GG, no reach. See you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, round 2 is over. Ended up beating Evil Twin. I haven't played against that deck in forever. So a lot of rogue decks on here today. The room is full of rogue. Top tables right now, it's like Voiceless Voice, Snake Eyes. And so far, I mean, the deck's doing what it's supposed to do. I am having hands, if I'm being honest, where it's like I'm opening up so much engine because of like what's that freaking card called? Bro, I'm tired. Fun fact, man, when you guys are getting older, playing card games, and you guys come to the card shop after work, you just get really tired. My knee was hurt. I'm like, why the hell is my knee hurt? I just popped it. Kind of feels a little good now, but boomer gamer problems, bro. Yuki boomer problems, bro. But anyway, man, but yeah, nevertheless, bro, did good. I mean, I 2-0'd him. Really fun game. I had outs to everything he could do, and he bricked game 1. But yeah, a lot of competitive decks, so I should get some good play testing in tonight. I just gotta tell myself I can't get mad if I lose or whatever, because this is play testing plus it's locals. So it is a good small sample size of what I should be facing at the YCS. So just gotta try to win the last 2 rounds, and yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys after round 3. So y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, coming into round 3 of the tournament. Ended up playing with my boy Alejandro and his stupid, freaking annoying branded deck. But no, in all seriousness though, he's really good with this deck. And Brandon just really annoying in all honesty. I noticed he's running in his build. I don't know if this is a standard Brandon play. He's running a Lure Darkness, which is pretty good. Brandon is just literally, they give me Puppet Lock, he was GG no re. That's one thing I don't like about that deck, like, because the deck is really good and really grindy, but it really mainly wins off a gimmick lock. And that's not saying that Brandon can't win without the lock, but the lock is so good, why play any other way? So I got Gimme Puppet Locked, didn't open up any hand traps, and it was just like, yeah, if I would open up like my Droplet or something, or an Imperm, I would have been in somewhat of a decent position, but Gimme Puppet Lock equals no bueno, man. What can you do? You can't special summon monsters against a deck that span out a big bunch of monsters and have a bunch of floatability. There's nothing you can do, so GG no re. Coming into game 2, I opened up pretty strong. I pretty much did full combo, Yubel, Veradrus, Rage, etc. And I didn't really know what route I wanted to take because I'm still setting up a combo, but there's a lot of times against the random matchup, they didn't really have enough 2 monsters on the board for me to want to go Rage, link off into Little Knight, and Banish. I was holding my Rage for longer, and I think that cost me the game. I think I should have raged earlier instead of trying to maximize my profit off my Little Knight Banish. And I think my buddy was playing around it as well. And I made a big misplay here. He had both of those, though I forgot their name. They have long paragraph names. The one girl that says when you at monster abuse the extra deck, you can special summon the fusion from the graveyard. I made a mistake of not reading that card, and it cost me the game because he's gonna be able to bring back the stupid freaking card, the stupid freaking fusion to banish my guy. And as you guys can see, I slowly went from having a good feel in a good position to losing because when I did get rid of one of his monsters on the board, I got rid of the other one that can fuse on hand. So I was really in the then if you do then if you don't scenario. I should have just read the card, but Yu-Gi-Oh players don't read. You guys know how that goes. And as you guys can see, Brandon is so resilient. He's gonna come back. He's gonna Gimmick Puppet Lock me mid game, which is so good about the Gimmick Puppet Lock. Also, he had the Feather Dust too. He allured into the Feather Dust, so that also won in the game. But yeah, Gimmick Puppet Lock is so dumb. I mean, I want to say it needs to get hit, but I don't think it's gonna get hit anytime soon. Hopefully it will, but who knows, man. GG no re. See you guys in the next clip. Y'all stay tuned. Alright, y'all, let me turn this light off. Round 3, though, I ended up losing against freaking Branded. Ugh, that deck's so annoying. We can so glad when that Gimmick Puppet stuff will get hit. That deck literally plays off of Gimmick Puppet, bro. It's so annoying. Not say they can't do good without it, But man, that lock is annoying. Like, open up no hand traps game 1, got locked. Game 2, I thought I was gonna come back. I thought I was winning, and then my opponent came back. I misplayed though. I used my Yama, popped my Veradrus, and then I popped the. I don't know if it was a player or it was literally I popped. I'm getting distracted by some random dude dancing in the middle of the street. So I ended up popping Veradrus to pop one of his other branded cards, right? And the branded card I ended up popping was oh my god, which one? So there's Cartesia, the one that allows you to fusion on a field by quick effect fusion hand or field. And then there's the other one, Virtuous, that allows you to. I didn't even read it. That's on me. I should have freaking read card effects. The one that says if an extra deck card, a card leaves the extra deck, you spend some on a fusion from the graveyard. So I left that on board. My turn. Did the goofiest move ever. I had Yugioh. Instead of reading the cards and playing smart, I should have just freaking not did anything and found a way to get rid of that card. I don't know. I should have did something other than what I did. Because what ended up happening was I played until a freaking Mirror Jade. And yeah, got rid of my Gustav Max. And even though I had gas in my eye, I should still have it. I didn't realize how much of a grind game, or rather, I forget how much of a grind game Branded has. Because I'm so used to playing decks like Heroes, where Heroes is like, you can OTK quick. You don't really get a grind game. There's a little bit of grind game, but if you don't OTK, you're going to lose. So Yugioh is definitely different for me, man. Yeah, that was just player error on me, just not knowing what card to pop. Because if I had just popped the Virtuous, he could have just probably fusioned in hand and made the one dude anyway. I definitely should have. What the hell? My light died. Anyway, man. So he ended up grinding, coming back. He had like 3K life points left. I had 2K. I had 4K because of Prairie Reese map. But when I came down to 2K, what really got him the game was because he drew for his turn, played the Lord of Darkness, banished one, drew into a freaking Feather Dust to get rid of my back row. Drew into some gas to make the freaking dude to give me puppet lock me. So it was just like, all right, I guess you got it, man. So yeah, man. Yugioh's good, but these other decks are just better in certain scenarios. Or I'm just playing wrong. I don't know. Lost against Swordsoul, like bro, I can't win for losing. I can't even gonna lie. Like, I'm not even mad. I'm just like back to the drawing board with my deck list, man. Like, I like the Reese map. It's not bad. I like everything else, but it's like, man, like going second sucks because this format is so dice roll dependent. Like, I lost most of my dice rolls today, and I'm like, really bad. Anyway, man, I'm probably catch you guys at the next shop, so y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, this what was last locals on Wednesday, so it's Friday now. I'm at my locals Koali for another Friday tournament, so made a lot of changes to my Yubel deck. I kind of went back to my old strategy, taking everyone's advice who've been preaching Super Poly, and I'm running 3 Super Polys again. On top of just, I cut down some of my engine. Like, I cut my opening and spirit gates down. I did cut down the Prairie Reese map. I'm running 1 map right now, and I added more hand traps. A lot of everyone will say, oh, you need more hand traps. You need more hand traps. So this is for you guys who said I need more hand traps. Took you guys' advice. I'm running DD Crow. I think it's really good. And it's good for the Voiceless matchup. It's good for the Dragon, Tenpai Dragon matchup. You can banish the dude when he hits the graveyard. And you can use it more than once per turn. Now, I know Ghost Ogre is the most popular card. However, I want to test out D-Crow. And plus, D-Crow is also decent against fire as well. Because a lot of the time when they send their link monsters, like, it's a freaking card called, I can't think of the name right now. I'm a little tired, so just bear with me. I don't know why I'm tired, y'all. Like, I went to the gym yesterday, squatted 390 for 5. I probably had a video on the screen, and literally I slept through my alarm at work. Showed up to work like an hour late. Like, my whole day, I just been feeling like a lot of motion sickness today. Haven't had an appetite, didn't eat. Ate a little bit, but I just been drinking coffee all day. So my energy is hella low, but I ain't gonna lie, I've been stressing for this big tournament, man, because I'm probably not going to go to Nationals, so this is going to be the only big event I go to this year. On top of other things in my life, like looking for an apartment, what I'm finna make my next career move gonna be, because like even though I'm working in sales right now, I'm really looking into like a trade, like electrician or plumbing. I know my boy Ori, he's in a trade, so I might talk to him about that and chop it up, see what's a good route for me to go. But anyway, that's off topic. I'm just, when you in your 30s, you're like, okay, I need to start taking life way more serious, which is why I'm kind of like, I like doing this Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, YouTube stuff. I gotta just do other things for myself as well. Just a lot of stuff I've been thinking about in my personal life, but that's neither here nor there, man. But anyway, man, practice on the Yu-Bell stuff. I'm finna try out everything people said that was good, and I'm having high hopes for Super Poly. I've been scrubbing every big event scrubbing every tournament since I've cut it. Might as well add it back and see what happens, because there's a lot of games where I've noticed where I can't fully combo off. I ain't on Yu-Bell, and I know Super Poly would definitely help me out. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen, man. I'm gonna catch you guys after round one. So y'all stay tuned, all right? All right, guys. Coming to round one of the second tournament, I ended up playing a Super Heavy Samurai. And in this tournament, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, I'm just filming the voice recording Sunday. I did change my deck list up a lot after my after my Wednesday local, because I just didn't really like the way it worked. While it was really consistent in setting up my turn one board, it just wasn't powerful enough. Like, one hand trap is not enough. So I did, for this tournament, added more hand traps, added Super Poly, and I'm trying to see the success. And as you guys can see, my opponent, Super Heavy Samurai, and I haven't played against this deck in so long. I just Ash Bossed him his first play. I don't think it slowed him down as much. However, he did leave a 4K booty guy on the board. Not just Yu-Bell crashed per game, and he was just like, oh, yeah, this is a bad matchup for me. And I'm like, my bad, bro. Yu-Bell is OP. Game 2, he made me go first, so I guess he's trying to go for the OTK. I Reese map. He impermed my girl. No, sorry, he Ash Bossed my Lotus, but luckily for me, I had a Spirit in hand, and I still was able to go full combo with Spirit, Nightmare, Pain, Pop Off. And I wasn't having the best feel, but I did do something with the Unchained stuff. And I did put pressure on the board with my opponent with the Princess, so it did kind of help in this matchup. So GG no re. Catch you guys on the next. Hi guys, round one is over. Ended up beating Super Heavy Samurai. Pretty cool guy. He just started playing Yu-Gi-Oh competitively again, and yeah, he didn't know the Yu-Bell matchup, so he had a big defense, dude, with 4K attack defense. Game 1, so I just like Yu-Bell, Terra Incarnate, attack per game. Then game 2, he had 3 hand traps, but I was able to play through it because he didn't use Ash on the Lotus. He used it on the opening of Spirit Gate, so that allowed me to play. So we take those wins. So there's 3 more rounds left. It's like 20 people here, so pretty crowded in the house tonight. So I'm gonna open up my packs right now. 2 packs for entering. If you guys are wondering, my last shop I was at the other day, Emporium, they're out of packs, so they're just banking our packs until they get them in, pretty much. And once again, if you guys wondering why I'm talking so low, I'm really sleepy, so just bear with me. Come on, big money, nope. Come on, alt. See if I can find another feather dust to go with my collection. Ooh, nope, that sucks. Oh well, it'd be like that. So far, I will be honest, the Super Poly felt good, because I did open up the Throne with Poly, so I'm like, okay, if he makes an unbreakable board, if he lets Throne resolve, I can bring out Yu-Bell, Super Poly is field, and do something, and then float with the second form, and then do some overlays plays. That was my goal. And oh yeah, I did some side deck changes. I sided and Dro didn't use it because I didn't draw it, but Dro was mainly for like the rogue decks that it's good against, so yeah. So far so good. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next clip. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, going to round 2 of the tournament. I ended up playing with my boy JoJo and his Runic Horus deck. I thought he was on Flundery, so he was playing it for a while, but I guess he wanted to try out the Runic's Horus, because that's a really good deck, really good anti-meta deck. And I won a dice roll, ended up going first, popping off my Yu-Bell combos. In this game, I'll be lying if I didn't miss the second form, because I was like, man, how am I going to combo without my second Yu-Bell form? So I wasn't able to set Verodress in this entire tournament as quickly as I possibly could. However, it did make me really think about my plays and work a little harder to do Yu-Bell stuff. But yeah, I was abusing Lotus more to stop monster effects. So while I wasn't having Omni Negate, I was having some form of negation with the Yu-Bell forms floating. And I'm like, I did have Super Poly as well. I don't know if I opened it up in this game or not, but I was able to slow roll, make Verodress, and I was just getting most of my deck milled out. And what's going to help me in this game, in all honesty, is Super Poly. I'm going to Super Poly on his monster, his fusion monster that he makes, to make a mud dragon, which is going to help me win this game because it's going to slow him down a lot. So yeah, the Super Poly, while it didn't do much in this entire tournament, it did help in this game. I think it definitely is going to be the deciding factor in how good I'm going to do this day. Spoiler alert. So Super Poly's monster got clear the board, make mud dragons, that way everybody's targeting effects. And I got like 6 cards left, but that was enough for me just to win the game. Coming to the game too, I'm siding in 3 Drolls. I'm like, Droll is so good against this matchup, and he's gonna make the mistake of not doing his spell card during the draw phase. He did during main phase. Thanking because he probably wasn't expecting Droll, which is GG no re. See you guys in the next clip. Y'all stay tuned. Droll is OP in this format. You get decided against certain decks that you guys might not expect to see. See you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, round 2 is over. Ended up beating my boy JoJo in his Runic deck. Never seen him play Runic, so he's actually using Runic Horus. I got it, luckily. I went first game 1 and set up board. Even though he was breaking my board down, he was banishing my deck. I had like 6 cards left. I was able to get it because my nib token was 4K, strong as hell. And then game 2, I had Droll. I sat in Droll. He play errored. He used his Runic card during the main phase to search. And I'm like, Droll? And he was like, oh, damn. I'm like, yeah, I just decided Droll because no one's running Droll right now. So I'm like, let me see how Droll is right now. And I think it's pretty good because my theory was, and everyone's like Droll is bad, which in all cases Droll is bad because decks can play under Droll. I feel like every hand trap I use anyway, people are going to play through it. So might as well give people a crappier board and have them make awkward feels with Droll. So I'm just testing Droll right now. So far it did me good. Runic, like if you hit them in the main phase, they're good. So ended up winning that game 2-0. First time I've ever 2-0 with my boy. Well, I don't know if this is the first time. It's been a long time though. We usually go to game 3. But yeah, man, the vibes in the shop is pretty chill today. Everyone seems drained. I think it's something in the air. Maybe people getting over a cold. I feel just sick, like not like sick, just drained because I had a heavy squat session yesterday, and I'm just like, man, I just want to go to bed. But so far, my deck's playing good. I am running, so they cut Yugioh down to 1. I don't know if I told y'all that at the beginning of the second portion of this video, and so far, I don't hate it. You know what I'm saying? I do miss the games where I can just go into Veradrus, but I'm learning, like, screw the whole wombo combo plays. I don't want to open up these brick Yugioh cards. So far, so good. Princess package put in work just to get extra bodies on board attack, and then Veradrus is like tag pop, you know, stuff like that. So 2 more rounds left, man. I ain't gonna keep you guys too long, because I don't want this video being hella long. So I'm gonna catch you guys after the next clip. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, coming to round 3, Terminator playing against Tenpai. My opponent's really good with the deck. He's been playing it for the past couple of weeks now. And yeah, man, it's always a hard time against this opponent because that's when we played. He was playing fire. His name is Joel, pretty cool guy. Playing fire, and he just wrecked me with the fire deck. Now he's playing the Tenpai deck, and this was a really good game to say the least. I had a pretty bad hand. I opened up Super Poly with like back row and like opening the Spirit Gates. I couldn't really do much, so I just set 2 pass. Honestly, the first time I bricked in a long time. He summoned Tenpai Dragon. I'm like, yeah, this is Scoopy. You can go first, man. We go to game 2. You go first. He was like, I was the first person to make him go first the entire day. I'm like, yeah, I've been studying this deck for a while, so I think that, honestly, that's gonna help me win this game too, because I literally he really didn't do much but set 1 pass. He probably had a handful of monsters with hand traps, so I just started popping off like crazy, as you guys can see. And I did get hand trapped. I think I got hit with 3 hand traps. My hand was so good it didn't matter. I was just popping off like Yubels, Spirit of Yubels. I don't know if I went Princess Package this game. Like I said, Princess Package I like. Okay, I did go Princess Package. I just don't know how I feel about it, because a lot of times, like, you can't really float your Yubels with Princess on board, and it's like, you're locked in the fire, and Shavar locked in the fire. It's just weird, man. I don't know. It's hard to play with the Princess Package. You gotta really know what you're doing 2 turns in advance. But D-Lotus helped out a lot, and I did have Amblobell, which is a big beater on the board, so that's gonna help me win game 2. I just had too much gas to stop what my opponent was doing. Coming into game 3, I sided in my 3 skill drains. I did add skill drains. Skill drains is always my side deck. With the addition of 3 Solemn Judgments, didn't draw none of my side deck, which sucks. However, I am going to still be able to set up a really good board. So I went for like the Gem Buster. I went for the Veradrus. I'm like, man, if he has like a Super Poly or something, I'm cooked. However, I just told him, like, I think this is enough. I had the Yubel Trap. And I did negate his monster. He went Chain, Cosmic on Nightmare Pain, Chain Droplet. I tried to Veradrus, Chain Yubel Trap to negate the Droplet. I was told I couldn't do that. Then I went on Judge's Lounge, and they were like, yeah, Veradrus has to negate directly and immediately. You can't just chain on a chain to negate something. So That sucks, but it is what it is. Veritas is still a good card, just it's easy to play around if you're having Droplet. So Droplet literally won my opponent the game because he stopped my negation. It was GG no re. Fun game to say the least, man. Just that deck's powerful. Catch you guys in the next clip. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, round 3 is over. Ended up losing against Tenpai, bro. Game 3 sucks. So I went first. He made me go first. I'm like, okay, it's on Tenpai's. I literally had a brick hand, so I couldn't really play. But I ended up going opening the Spirit Grades, grab Dark and Bees, went for 1/1, ran into an Ash, that Super Poly pass, but you guys already know Super Poly sucks against that matchup because he had Field Spell, GG no re. Game 2, I made him go first, and I ended up getting it. Game 3, literally Droplet won him the game. I set up Veradrus, Dark and Beast. I sided in Solemn Judgment and Skill Drain. Didn't draw neither one of my side deck cards. And yeah, that sucks. I thought I was going to be decent. I'm like, maybe this should be enough. But a Dark and Beast negated his monster effect. He chained Droplet. He had freaking Cosmic Cyclone. And on top of that, he negated my Veradrus with Droplet. So I activated the Yugioh's trap card to bring back Yugioh. I activated that, chain Veradrus negate Droplet. Apparently I can't do that. So the way they told me, the way it's ruled, that Veradrus has to negate directly to the card versus being like every other Omni negate where you can just negate an effect. So it's just like, yeah, that sucks. And my light just died. So you guys can't see me. I'm like in the shadows right now. But there's one round left. Just try to win the last one, and catch you guys in the next clip. Tenpais are hard, man. Tenpais are really hard. Definitely need to decide something. But even I did decide something. I just didn't draw. So even if I was siding Threatening Warrior, it wouldn't have mattered. So catch you guys in the next clip. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, went to the final round tournament. Ended up playing against Goblin Riders. Now this is a deck I heard that was pretty solidly decent. I just haven't seen anyone play it at locals until today. And my opponent started off with tour guides instead of a goblin monster, started equipping with stuff, set one pass, and I'm like, I don't see any negate or any interruptions. I'm gonna just pop off. And luckily for me, my opponent didn't really have much but that. And I just started popping off my U-Bell, so I had like full combo. Like in this entire tournament, I did not miss the second form all day. I did get hit with a nib, unfortunately. However, the nib wasn't enough because I just floated my U-Bells and just crashed for game. Coming into game 2, my opponent's going to go first, do the same play essentially, and I'm just going to pop off. And I'll honestly, I don't know what the Goblin Rider deck do. I'm going to research it after I finish to get done with this video, because I do know it does a lot. It's just my opponent seemed like he didn't open up the best of hands. He did tell me that the deck has a lot of crazy plays. He just didn't draw it against me, which makes sense. I mean, it'd be like that. And yeah, I'm just going to set up Veradrus, so stop following running to nib, and just pop off like the U-Bell deck does. So catch you guys in the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned. U-Bell best deck, and I'll finish X1 today. Alright guys, round 4 is over. Ended up beating Goblins 2-0. My opponent seemed like he did draw the best, but he said the field he made just wasn't enough against my deck, honestly. But yeah, so finally I didn't screw up. Super Poly did come up once against my boy JoJo, because I was able to Super Poly his Runic monster, which he got it off the board, and he didn't get his effect because it has to be destroyed to get its effect. So yeah, I guess it kind of mattered because that could have changed the whole tide of my tournament. And I am playing 1 U-Bell instead of 2. I do miss the 2 at times, to float the 2. However, the deck's arguably a little bit better with 1, and here's why: because you can do a lot of more different plays. And there's a lot of plays where I just want to go Appaloosa, because I don't have the Appaloosa, so I'm thinking about adding Appaloosa back to my deck. So I ain't gonna lie, for y'all who told me to run 1 U-Bell, y'all was correct, I was wrong. And for y'all who told me to add Super Poly back, y'all was right and I was wrong. So y'all made me a believer, man. So I mean, just because my own play was so thank you. And if you don't actually Dro did help too, so I'm gonna continue testing that. Didn't see how good DD Crow was, but yeah, so finish X1, which is fine. I lost against Tenpai. Like I said, I didn't draw my side deck. If I drew my Skill Drain or at least Solemn Judgment, I'm pretty sure I would have won that matchup. So I think I got a good strategy for that deck. However, yeah. If you don't draw your side deck and against a deck that OTK you, FTK you, there's literally nothing you can do but accept that L. So I'm pretty satisfied, man, because yeah, I've been struggling this year, as you can see. So I'm gonna catch you guys either at the next tournament or in the closing statements. I haven't decided yet, so y'all stay tuned. Probably at the next tournament. All right, guys, back at home. So I'm gonna show you guys the list I played in the last tournament that I finished X1 in, and it's very similar to my last week's list. I just made a few adjustments, and we're gonna go from there. I'm not gonna go over every little detail. I'll save that for the regular deck profiles when I start posting them again for this deck list. So you guys already know I ran a 1-tail incarnate staple. I cut Yugioh down to 1. The second one was kind of a brick. I did open it a lot. The second one's good for you can do full combo. That's like a first turn combo with the field spell. You can end on Veradrus and your what's that free Unchained dog thing. I can't think of the name right now. I just woke up like an hour ago. And it's good combo. However, this deck could still end on a similar field depending on the hand you get. So I wanted to add more hand traps, which is why I cut it down, and I didn't miss it, so I'm gonna leave it like this for now. 3 spirits, like a lot of deck profiles say. It's kind of a brick, but not really. Like if you open up spirit, at least you can know, unless your opponent make an Omni negate, they're not gonna be able to OTK you. And then plus this with Nightmare Pain is almost gonna give you some full combo. Gray Swarmer, I like it at 2. I know a lot of lists run 3. I like 2. I don't think you need to run more than 2 in all, honestly, because you have Shavara. Like 3, I feel like it's overkill. But hey, people run the deck how they want. 3 Dark Beckoning Beast, the best normal summon in the deck. Go get the opening the Spirit Gates and you're good. 3 Lotus. The 1 Shavara. That's pretty much all my lineup outside of hand traps. And then 3 Ash. 3 Diddy Crow. Now, Diddy Crow is still debatable. Tested it at locals. Didn't come up not once. However, I need more testing to see how good it is. In theory, it's good against everything. Like against fire, you can stop some Flamberge targets. You can stop some of their new combos with the Diabolistar monster. Against Tenpai, it's good during the battle phase if they don't have a monster to say you can't use a card effect because you can banish their synchros in the graveyard to bring themselves back out. It's also good for when they try to reborn some of their stuff out of the graveyard to synchro with. So it's pretty decent against that deck. And then every other deck, like branded, hit the branded the unicorn so you won't get locked against freaking what's that freaking deck? A ritual deck. Can't think of the name right. Voice's voice. Hit the low, hit the spell. So in theory, it's good. I just wanted to test it out. Might switch this to Ghost Ogre, but we'll see. 1 for 1. 3 Super Polys. I've been calling this card trash. I kind of regret it. Tried it out again. Didn't hate it. In all honesty, man. I think it needs more testing though. I did see a few lists. I think that was the Croatian national list I saw today. Top 16 Croatian nationals, and it didn't ran all hand traps over this. And I did see a few builds do good with this, and like I'm part of the Yugioh Facebook group, and there's a guy in there out of Wisconsin by the name of Jack. He went undefeated at his locals with 3 of these, and he preaches it like crazily. So I decided to give it a test because a lot of people said it was good, and it won me a game against Runic. So I ain't gonna lie, it helps. Honestly, I don't think it's the best thing since Slice Brick. I know it's kind of bad. It's really a mid-game card, and all honestly, like you open this up first, you're good. And also too, when your opponent hitting you with multiple hand traps, one thing I've noticed with Super Poly, you can set the Super Poly, you're gonna have a Yubel on board. After you Samsara and you bring back your Samsara Lotus, you can Samsara Lotus change their monster effect. When they set up board and try to get rid of Yubel, you can Super Poly their board, make Love and Defender, and you're good to go because after you Samsara Lotus, let's say your end board is like Lotus, Yubel, and then let's say you got a rage, Unchained Rage in the graveyard because maintenance costs Yubel with your Unchained trap card set. Lotus, they got a monster effect, destroy Yubel, bring out this. You're still gonna have this set. Then whenever your opponent try to pop off some more and make a big field, you can Super Poly their field away. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to justify Super Poly, because in a lot of games I found in my testing when I wasn't running Super Poly, I was having a Terror Incarnate on board just sitting there doing nothing. And I'm like, man, if I had a Super Poly, I'd be in a good position. So I'm liking it right now. I know it's kind of dead at times. However, it won me a game, so that's good enough for me. I truly believe if I wasn't running this, I probably wouldn't have beat my boy JoJo the other day. So yeah, I like it. I'm gonna keep running it for now. But yeah, so yeah, of course, staple 3, 1, Nightmare on Throne, Terraforming, 3 Pains. 1 Reese map. I like it more at 1, honestly. I don't think I think 3 was overkill. Because I had a lot of games where I opened up double Reese map. I'm like, oh, this is terrible. But the one, honestly, is enough for more consistency. Because, like, if I open it up, still searching that Lotus, and if I open up Lotus, searching Dark Back in the Beast, and I'm in a good position just to pop off. So I like it at one. I think it's better than Prosperity, because Prosperity, you got to dig. Reese maps just get you what you need without having to think about it. 2 opening of the Spirit Gates instead of 3. 3 was overkill. I don't think I've ever needed the 3rd. It was just there for consistency, but his deck is already really consistent. And for whatever reason, ever since I cut it down to 2, I open it more, which is strange. It could be the sleeves, could be coincidence, but yeah. 1 call by, 3 in perms. Then 1 eternal favorite, I still like it at 1. Some people run 2. I like this one because a lot of times you get hit with nib or whatever, or you bell maintenance costs your rage. You got this set, you can bring back your rage and pop off. I'm gonna go over my extra. Extra deck didn't really change as much. Side deck changed a lot, and I like my new side deck, so that's something. Mud Dragon, Loving Defender, Garura, Typhon, Gembuster. I know some people have cut this package. I love it still. Varados. I'm gonna talk about Princess in a minute. Little Knight, Mudcracker, Amirage, Rage, Yama. These are all good. Some people are running 2 Yamas. I don't understand why. I think 1 is more than enough. I never wanted to do a second one. Testing out Princess package, it didn't help me win a game because, you know, Princess bring out this dude, pit on like at least 5,300 damage and just pit the pressure. My only problem with Princess, dude, though, is I never want to go back into it. Like, it doesn't really have floatability. I do notice a lot of Yugioh players are now running the Doolittle Chimera over the Amblo because that way you can go Princess, pop Doolittle Chimera, grab back your Shavara, and then you can go Shavara, pop your Princess, bring out Shavara, and leave Shavara on board and Princess and Gray to abuse Princess again. So that's pretty cool, something you can do. However, even then, it's kind of like, when I go Princess, it never really wins me games I feel like I would have won anyway. I could be wrong, because maybe my opponents are thinking around the Princess. Like, when I burned against my boy Jojo, he was like, oh, wow, that deck can make Princess. And he was just like, yeah, I'm not finna play through this. We just went the game too. So I think I'm gonna test it out some more. Like, I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. It's kind of one of those, I almost rather run Appaloosa, because there is a 1-card Appaloosa play with Samsara Lotus, and I want to fit Appaloosa back in here, but I just didn't know what I wanted to cut. Some people could argue you can cut the Dreadnought package, but this is literally for winning in time. I don't, and just random OTKs, I don't want to cut that package at all. So still iffy about this package, but we'll see with more testing. My YCS is in 2 weeks, so, and I plan on topping the YCS, so I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Side deck, I took evenly matched for the 2 Lightning Storms and the Harbor Feather Dust. I think they did me pretty good. Continue testing this out. I liked it a lot, actually. 3 skill drains for going first against Tenpais. Actually, no. 3 skill drain, 3 judgment for going first against every deck in the format, honestly. I didn't run D-Barrier because I felt like D-Barrier, while it's good, it never really win me games because the Yugioh is not the deck that can just OTK out of nowhere. It's a slow roll, grindy deck that just wins. There's not really a lot of games you're just OTKing unless you go on a train package. And if they have a hand trap for the train package, you're not going to win that turn. So I felt like when I go first, no matter what deck I play against, I want to side in 3 judgments, 3 skill drain judgments. So if I set up Varados with judgment, I won't just lose the board breakers. I don't have to waste my Omni again on a board breaker. And then skill drain, because skill drain just sucks the skill out of the game. It's the best floodgate. And I like this. I don't think I need anything else. Against Tenpais, like flip skill drain, they lose. Like, what can they do? Honestly, they're not going to win. So yeah, I like it. I think it's good. Oversighting is a thing. I think a lot of people oversight deck a lot. 3 draws, staple. I like them. I think I'll say a staple's good. Actually won me a game against Runic. It wasn't terrible against everything else. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth the side deck look because no one's prepping for it in all honesty. And 3 nibs because just like Dro, no one's really prepping for it. Some people main deck it, but it's really niche right now. But I think honestly, more towards nationals, you're gonna see a lot more Droll and nib because Droll and nib can just get you there. Anyway, man, this is the deck list. This video is about to be 40 minutes long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Tell me what you guys think about this vlog in the comment section down below. Leave a donation if you guys are really feeling the vlog, if you loved it a lot. And also shop at my sponsors, Imperium Duelist for 10% off, Yugioh Mint for 7% off all Yu-Gi-Oh purchases, and Into the AM for some cool graphic tees and clothes. All right, it's your boy Rogue, and I'm signing out. Peace. See you guys in the next vlog.